So what happened to me was, what I do is I teach people how to make, several $1,000s a month in cash flow by leveraging other people's properties as Airbnbs. And it didn't always start out like that for me. As a matter of fact, I landed my first real estate investment property when I was in my mid 20s. I was fortunate. And I was like, all right, man, this is it. This is the big leagues. I'm going to buy my real estate investing properties. And
I'm
then
on
from
my
here
way.
yeah, here on out, I'm the next, whatever, Grant Cardone or big real estate mogul, this or
Ooh, I
that.
love it. That's cool.
And what ended up happening, Mike, was the property was a disaster, right? I
Oh.
shelled out all my savings in this property. It cash flowed next to nothing because anytime I actually made money on the property, it would just get dumped back into the expenses in the property. And at the end of the day, I had a property that was filled with so many headaches. I had a rodent issue
Mm.
and bad tenants and doing all this stuff. And moral of the story is I realized that real estate investing, like buying a property, has a lot of really great long-term benefits,
Mhm.
right? You basically buy a piggy bank
Mhm.
and you get to crack that piggy bank down the line where you get most of the benefits. But the light bulb went off for me, which is like, okay, if I actually want to achieve time and location freedom now what I need is cash flow, not
Mhm.
necessarily just equity.
Mhm.
So that's when a good friend of mine introduced me to the idea of what's known as Airbnb arbitrage, right?
Mhm.
And what this is, it's a vehicle where instead of me having to purchase properties, I can leverage other people's properties. So I can go to a landlord who has a property available for rent, like a single family home, Mike. I can rent it from them. I can furnish it and list it as an Airbnb. And then I just cash flow the difference every single month. And the beauty of this model is I buy nothing excluding the furniture. I have no capital expense excluding the security deposit to rent the property. And I could just sign another lease when I want to give myself a raise. So it was a scalable, more high cash flowing vehicle because if you get the cash flow, then you can get back your time and then you could buy more properties. You get what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
So that's ultimately how I ended up here. But I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more about the actual Airbnb journey itself.
Oh, we're going to talk about the journey for sure.